can you post every single day for 30 to 60 days? And in your case, let's just call it 30 days. Can you post every
Yeah, I
single
think
day
I
for
could.
30 days?
Like,
And
I think the yapping is allowing me to do. Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting.
no, go for it. Go for it.
I think like the yapping is like helping me to post. Like, I think I can get at least one video a day. Like this, the
Perfect.
last video I just posted, I recorded that like 30 minutes ago, I think.
Perfect. Perfect. And by the way, like you're only 13 posts in, you already have 129 followers. Like this is great. Um,
That's mostly people from like, I think there's all people I know. Like most of
that's
them is
fine.
people I know. Like I counted, it's like 40 of them are people I've never met or seen before, but like 100 of them is like people I know already. Like I follow on my
Got it.
main account.
Okay. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I mean my first suggestion to you in terms of an experiment to try is try to post every
Mm,
single day for 30 days, maybe even bump it up to 60 days if you want before
okay.
just so you can get in the habit of posting every single day consistently. Right now you're like what? Have you been posting every day for 2 weeks straight so far?
I missed a couple of days like the first week, but like
Okay.
after those days that I missed, I didn't miss any more days. I started like I batch filmed a lot of them.
The best the best experiment I could give you is let's just have you post every single day for 30 days. And don't worry too much about the engagement. Like
Mm,
I this is what I'm saying about like everyone's advice works. When it comes to Zach, Zach is very much a proponent of like just post a ton of volume and then you'll figure out what works after like putting in the reps. I think
mm,
that advice is super solid for people who are just starting out. I think like for me, if I were to apply the stuff that I know now when I first started out, it would hinder me from posting because I would spend too much time like analyzing and researching and blah 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 blah.
mm,
When really the best thing for me when starting out was to just get in the reps of posting. Even though there's going to be videos that flop and videos that
mm,
do well, it's
mm,
all data. And this is going back to Zach. Since you follow Zach, I'll keep bringing him up. Zach is very much a proponent of like you'll see what works based on the data that's shown. You
mm.
already have videos like again, this is pretty abnormal to have your second video get 5,000 views. This is already a format that you could double down on, which
Mm.
basically when people say double down, this means like, and again, if I go back to my roadmap, oops, this is what I'm saying. Like you're kind of skipping what I normally see, which is good. But you could already, because you've had a video that's done better than the rest, you could already double down or remake your greatest hits, which is what I have as level 3, which would be
Mm.
this. You can make another video that's 10 out of 10 signs you could even do cracked at something related to coding, or 10 out of 10 signs you're blank at coding, like maybe 10 out of 10 signs you suck at coding, or
Mm.
10 out of 10 signs you're cooked at,
Mm.
I don't know, coding or whatever, or like 10 out of 10 signs you're LARPing. Well, but I think
Mm.
that's what that guy did. But you know what I mean? Like you could just make this video in a ton of different variations since this video's already performed so well. Like this is, again, typically when I'm doing these calls with people, it's very rare that I see someone's second video already do this well. And so you already have some ideas here that you could make iterations of, which would be
Mm.
this one here,
Mm.
and and this one here,
No, but like
or
that
maybe
one
these
is cause
four.
like the get the like I don't know if I can show you the one that has GitHub on it. That those comments are cause like I found out how to install those bots that people get automations for.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I found a way to do it for free. Like I got a free one.
You got a
And I just told some people to comment. Like some of these people I don't know them. Some of them are my friends. I told them to comment so I can test if it works.
nice, nice. Okay, well, just be careful with it. It's like a free DM automation tool?
Yeah, like since it uses the Instagram API, I'm not gonna get banned because I was worried about that at first, but I checked it and it says you don't get banned for it. I can send you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you have. Send you a video too if you want.
Send it to me via DM just so I can take a look
Mm,
at it and I'll give you my thoughts
okay.
on it because I
Okay.
know um, this is something that I've been very cautious of behind the scenes whenever, because I have a lot of videos where I do the same, like comment a keyword.
Yeah.
Just real quick, what I've seen to work the best with those is to have some sort of, let me show you, let me see if I can find a DM that I can show you. Hold on.
Okay.
Before we continue, before I give you like some experiments to try.
Okay.
Tiago, I'm going to show, oh no, I can't. Never mind. I can't show it on my desktop.
Okay.
Let me see if I can show you a picture real quick. Mini chat button link. Make sure whatever tool you're using, one thing that I've seen that, have you ever seen people send DMs like this where it has like buttons to click on? I don't know if you've ever seen that, like this right here.
Yeah, like I've commented on some stuff and then they send me something with a button inside it.
Like, hold on. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this picture right here?
I can kind of see it.
I know it's. Let me see. Maybe I can save it. Just make sure at the end of the day, whatever tool you're using, I would recommend making sure that you have. Oh, it didn't save as a PNG, whatever. I'd make sure you have a tool that sends out button links. Just because, like, I'm seeing a lot right now. I don't have all the answers, of course, but I am seeing quite a few Instagram accounts being banned for just sending like regular links in.
Can I share screen too? I could show you the buttons if you want.
Yeah. Go for it. And then we'll get back to your page.
Okay, sure. Like this is my friend. I don't know if you can see the.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, those are better. Those are better for sure. Okay.
How do I stop sharing? Okay, stop sharing.
Yeah, and feel free to send me the tool via DM too, and we can talk about it after. Totally good.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so let me go back to your page. So again, and I'll send you a Google Doc too with just like my experiments to try. The first experiment I would give you is try to post every day for 30 days without worrying about engagement at all. Like you will have 30 days of just prepare yourself mentally that you're going to have 30 days of flops. Just so you can get in the habit of posting consistently. And especially when it comes to yapping, like yapping is this huge trend right now that a lot of people are gravitating towards because it's very easy to produce. But because just like everything, like it's a very like simple economics lesson where because there's so much demand for yapping, there's also a ton of supply now of people who are making yap videos. And now there's becoming more and more supply of yap videos, which will ultimately hinder the demand because there's so many yap videos out there. It's kind of like it's like an economics lesson of
I get what you mean.
And that's simply just because of how easy it is to produce. The more the more or the easier it is to produce something, and the more people that get results from doing something super easy to do, the more people will eventually do it, and then the app videos will quote unquote stop working for people. And so I would encourage you to try this experiment of 30 days. They don't have to all be yap videos, but just do 30 days of videos where you don't really care about the engagement at all, because there will be probably one video out of those 30, that do better than average. Like for you, you've only posted 13 videos and you already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos that have over 7 videos that have over 1,000 views, which is like incredible for someone who's just starting out. So you already have 7 videos or indications of what people want. People want more of this. So when I say people want more of this, by the way, I'm not just saying like yapping. I'm saying this type of topic about tutorials. So you might want to make another yap video, or just a green screen video, or some sort of video talking about tutorials, because it seems like people want that. You might want to make another video about 10 out of 10 signs with this format, because it seems like people are interested in 10 out of 10 signs your blank at coding. It seems like people want this, right? So you might want to make another video like that. Like I said, one that you could do is 10 out of 10 signs you suck at coding, or change the word to whatever. You're cooked at coding, or 10 out of 10 signs you're blank at coding, or 10 out of 10 signs you're, going to fail your job interview. I don't know. However you can say that very, succinctly. I'm trying to think of a better way to say that, but 10 out of 10 signs, you'll be hired by, what are the big companies called in the tech world?
Fan companies.
Fang, yeah. 10 out of 10 signs Fang will hire you. Like you can make so many iterations of this idea, and it seems like people resonate with it. So if I were you, I would do 30 days. Again, let me put this on the Google Docs for you. Hold on. But man, I mean, first off, congrats on all your success so quickly. Like that is super, super sick, man. For someone that's just starting out, and you like, hopefully I don't come across as like biased just because I'm talking to you, but I mean that sincerely. Like, this is the first time you and I have ever met. It's very rare to see someone having videos pop off on their second video ever. So here are, let me erase some of this stuff for you. This is from these are from some of the last conversations here. And let me go here. I'll keep the levels of content for you. This is again what I was just describing, and I'll zoom in so you can see it a little bit. The first phase of making content, in my opinion, is just to post every day. It's just like to make content, get the reps in. Then you worry about making better content. Then you double down on what does well, and then you go through here. So first experiment I'd give you. Post every day for the next 30 days straight without missing a day. Okay.
I can post 2 times a day, right?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
What do you think about carousels? Sorry.
I don't post carousels. I don't know. I think I don't have like really an opinion on if they're good or bad. I think they definitely, everything works. I just try to make how do I say this? I try to make my workflow as simple as possible for me. So like I'm familiar with making video content. I'm just gonna stick with making video content. But a lot of people make carousels. I think carousels are great. But I don't think a carousel is an essential skill that is needed to grow an account, basically. Like I've grown my account so far without posting a single carousel. So, okay. Post every day for the next 30 days straight without missing a day. Second, or I'll just put like a sub note. Don't worry about engagement. This is easier said than done because when you post a ton of videos that are getting like 200 views, it sucks. But the point of this is to gather data. And when I say data, I mean like you want to see, okay, I posted a couple of videos. This video, for example, got 100 views. So maybe I shouldn't make more of this type of video. This video got 500 views. Maybe I shouldn't make something like this again. But this video got 800 or 1,800 views. Maybe I should make more videos about tutorials. And so that's the other thing that I would start looking at too once you're done with this test is before you start looking and say, oh, people like this, because you made a comment that your friends told you, and this is what I would be like. I would be cautious not to buy into this idea. And again, like this, you're really new to content, so I don't want you. This is a very common mistake that a lot of people fall into, is that they think that certain videos do better than others because of editing or visuals or whatever the case is. I mean, that could certainly be a component of it for sure, but the majority of the times that I've seen on my accounts, as well as from every expert that I've learned from, the heavy lifting in terms of how well a video does usually falls back on the topic of the video. So for example, like it was this video here that you said your friends said this video probably didn't do as well because there like weren't enough pictures, which
Mm,
you could you might want to add some pictures here for the hook, sure. Like that's not I don't
mm,
think that's a bad suggestion. But do I think it's the pictures that were like the make or break? No, I don't think so. I think if you had this text hook and it was the same one as and when I say text hook, by the way, I mean like this text on screen. If you wrote
mm.
the same text on screen as that one dude, what's his name? The five
Joey 65.
Joey 65. If you wrote the same text that said 10 out of 10 signs you're LARPing, or whatever, I think I would be willing to bet that even without pictures, that video would still
Mm,
probably do well because the top people care about that topic. This
mm,
one, I mean, again, this video got 1,300 views, so I would, for me, I'd consider this a success. You have, just for your reference, you have 10 times more views than you have followers, which is an
mm,
outlier. That to me is like, when it comes to, since you mentioned outlier content, this is an outlier. This is an outlier. Even these are outliers because you're just starting,
mm,
just at a lower amount, right? This is an outlier by like 7 times. This is an outlier by 10 times, right? So like this one, okay, this one still performed well. Now it might not have done as well as this one because of the actual topic here, 10 out of 10
mm,
purchases that are actually worth it as a CS student, right? Versus like 10 out of 10 signs you're cracked at coding.
mm,
Could be, I don't know, just a
mm.
guess. But I won't get into that just yet because I want to go back to the basics for a second. What I would give you is post every day for the next 30 days straight without missing a day. Don't worry about the engagement. The point of this is to gather data. After 30 days, you and I can connect on a live stream again
Okay.
and see which of those 30 videos have performed way better than average, and then we can go ahead and start taking note of those and doubling down. Now, during this next challenge where you're posting for 30 days, you could add a couple of these into your tool belt if you want. What I mean by that is like you could make another video about what is this video about here?
So GitHub is like
Yeah,
like a place where
I'm
you can store your projects that you could use for coding.
yeah, I'm familiar with GitHub, but is the video about like get how to make your GitHub portfolio look better?
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Okay. So you could turn this, since this video did well, you can make another video about this. So this would be my next
Mm,
experiment. This would be in your next 30 days. You could double down on your best videos,
mm,
right? This is usually, again, I'm giving you advice that I would, or I'm giving you experiments rather, that I would typically not give someone unless they're at like level 2.
mm,
But you're kind of an anomaly here because you've already had videos. Again, dude, like I'm used to when I talk to people. I mean, just for reference, like I was talking to someone, and Tom, if you're watching this, shout out to Tom. But I
mm,
was just talking with Tom last week, one of the guys on the live streams. He's been posting for 2 years, man, 2 years,
mm,
and he has less than 1,000 followers, and a lot of his videos are like a couple hundred views. So for you to get your second video at 5,000, it's again very rare. So I'm going to give
mm,
you, because of that, I'm going to give you an experiment that I typically wouldn't give you right off the bat. But second one would be double down on your best videos, which would be,
mm,
and I'll get very specific on how to do that. This, I would recommend remaking this. So you sit in the chair. You could even use the same images if you want, and just change the text as well as the topic, of course, to 10 out of 10 signs you're like you suck at coding or whatever. You
mm,
can decide what word you want to use there, but you know what I'm trying to say.
mm,
10 out of 10 signs you're cooked at coding. I don't know if that really makes sense, but you could
mm,
say like 10 out of 10 signs. Oh, you could say like 10 out of 10 signs you're trash at coding, and
mm,
you could use like the trash emoji here,
mm,
whatever, if you wanted to.
mm,
So let me just write that. Use trash emoji if you want. Okay.
mm.
You could do 10 out of 10 signs Fang wants you or something, or like
No, that's actually a good title.
will
10
hire
out of
you or
10
something,
signs. Yeah, that's a good one.
whatever, right?
Mm.
But I'm saying like you could, like this 10 out of 10 signs, you could turn it into like basically a whole series just based on
Mm.
how well this did. You do 10
Mm.
out of 10 signs Fang will hire you, or 10 out of 10 signs, Fang wants you or whatever
Mm.
you decide. I mean, you could just test all this stuff. This is the beauty of where you're at too, is you can test all this stuff. Like, because you have 100 followers, you could
Mm.
literally just like you could post a ton of different versions of very similar videos because nobody cares. So
Mm.
you could experiment with all this stuff. You do 10 out of 10 signs Fang wants you, 10 out of 10 signs. I would probably do something around like job interviews because I know that's very popular in the coding world, right? So 10 out of 10 signs you will fail your interview or something. Is there like a specific word that people use for the interview?
Not that I know of, no.
There's some like I'm trying to think what really okay, now this is going to be a little bit more advanced, but I think you can handle it because you're a special case here. One of the things that I'm noticing with this video that I think you did really well is that you're using a lot of like I'll just say internet words, right?
Mm.
And I have found in my own experiments on my page, my best performing videos use internet words, right? These are I won't get into what the like the marketing jargon of all this is, but you can think
Like
of
the
them,
brain rot words.
you can think of them as brain rot words or buzzwords. And
Mm.
because your audience is your goal with your page is to attract what, like CS students basically?
Mm.
Is that who you want to attract on your page? Like you want CS students to watch your content?
Well, I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was wondering if I making just CS content is what I want to do with this page. But like, I want to make some stuff about CS and AI news and testing AI stuff. But I
No,
don't want it to just be computer science stuff. Maybe motivational stuff sometimes, I guess, because it's
yeah, I
hard
mean,
being a student.
no. I mean, all that's good. I'm just saying, like,
Mm.
when you think about who you want to watch your page, like, do you want it to be
Mm.
fellow, like, CS students are interested in AI and the motivational, like, all the stuff that you go through. So, do you want other people like you to be the people watching your page?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. In that case, then I think you would highly benefit from using brain rot. If you want to say brain rot words, that's totally fine.